Hey, Bobby Rio here from tsbmag.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about what I think is one of the core issues, one of the fundamental reasons that guys struggle so much in the early part of dating. And this is because their willingness and their inability to set boundaries, set personal boundaries for themselves. So a personal boundary is essentially when you draw a line in the sand and you say that this is behavior that I'm not willing to tolerate, and I'm willing to walk away. Because I can tell you right now, not only is the inability to walk away from behavior that doesn't live up to your standards, not only is it gonna make a woman lose respect for you, not only is it gonna cause you to lose respect for yourself, but it's also gonna make your life very frustrating because you're gonna continue chasing the loss. You're going to continue going after something that isn't worth your time. And instead of walking away, moving on with your life, and finding somebody that can fulfill what you want out of a relationship, you spin your wheels for months, sometimes years. I see this happening over and over with guys that hire me for one-on-one personal coaching. When I really dig into what the issue is and why maybe they're struggling, over and over again, I see that it comes down to lack of personal boundaries. Some of these boundaries I'll give you examples of is I have students who they've lent a woman money and they lent it to her with the expectation of being paid back. It wasn't a gift. And now she was supposed to pay me back last week, and now it was last month, and now it's been 6 months and I don't know how to bring it up to her. And when you're afraid to bring something up because of the conflict, it's showing a woman that you lack character. Same thing, other guys that I've dealt with where they're taking behavior from a woman where she's canceling plans constantly, or she takes like 3 days to text them back, and the minute she texts him, they're replying, and they're showing her that she can walk all over him. He's not going to walk away. He doesn't have the boundaries to say this behavior is not my type. I'm willing to walk away from it. Maybe it's a girl who she shows up late. You value your time. You're successful. You have a job. You've got hobbies, and you're sitting in a bar or sitting in a restaurant night after night, waiting for 45 minutes, twiddling your thumbs because she's always late, and you don't know how to bring this up. You sit there and you smile, and she gets, "Oh no, I was just on the phone. I was making a call," like it didn't bother you. So not having these personal boundaries, like I said, not only do you begin to lose respect for yourself, but women lose respect for you. And I think a big fear guys have is standing up for themselves because they think, well, it'll make me look like a dick, or it'll make me look controlling. It'll make me seem like, whatever, they're afraid to lose her is essentially what it is. But the reality is when you stand up for yourself, the other person actually sees you as being more valuable. I was out one night with a girl and I kept getting text messages. I had friends of mine and whatever, so I kept pulling my phone out of my pocket and checking and laughing about the text. And she says to me, she goes, "It's so fucking annoying when a guy does that. Like, if you're talking to me, talk to me. If not, I'm gonna go." And instantly in my mind, I went, wow, like I wasn't used to a girl being that forward. And it actually caused me to respect her more, and my attraction to her went up a notch because I go, she's more than willing to walk away from me. And human nature says we chase that which retreats from us. So just the act of standing up for yourself sometimes is the nudge a woman needs to begin treating you better. But here's the deal. If she doesn't comply, walk away. A big portion of what I teach in the social power and charisma implant system is setting rules, right? Knowing rules and then knowing how to convey them to a woman, because you have to know how to convey these the right way. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to begin thinking of the boundaries you want to put in place in your life. What aren't you willing to tolerate? What aren't you willing to tolerate? Is it a girl that flakes on you? Are you not going to ask her out again until she makes the plans and says, this Tuesday night, I want to hang out with you? you're not going to put in the effort, right? Maybe that's yours. Maybe you're not going to be willing to have a girl on her cell phone, on Facebook while she's in the car with you the entire ride. Make a list of as many of these things that really honestly bother you, and then begin getting in the habit of communicating them to the people in your life. And it's not just women. Maybe you have friends that disrespect you. Maybe you have friends where you're always the one paying for drinks when you go out and you're buying rounds, and you rationalize it and you say, well, I make more money than him, or he's broke, or he's this. In reality, you're just being too passive aggressive to actually confront your friend and say, hey dude, why don't you buy a fucking round, So make a list of things that you want in place, and then begin communicating them to the people in your life. All right? Try that out.